to FlossTube. I'm Lisa.
And I'm Jenny.
And we're the Shady Tree Stitches. We can never get that together. That's what happens when 2 kilometres apart. Hey, Jen. Anyway, welcome to our FlossTube.
Yes.
This is episode number 56 about our cross-stitching hobby. And we are filming this, got to keep looking, on the Saturday, the 8th of February, 2020. So welcome to our returning customers. Enjoy watching us. We really appreciate that. Thank you for all the kind comments you've been leaving. It's really nice to see what you have to say to us. And to anyone who's new, who's found us, hopefully you like what you see. We are a pair who talks purely about our stitching. There's not really much life story for us. So if you want life stories, go find someone else. We're here about stitching. Mostly you get just me, but about once a month you get Jenny. Yay! All right. Well, let's start with any finishes.
Nope.
Me neither.
Have you?
Nope. Not so far in February. What about whips, Jen?
Okay. So the two that I've been working on mostly are my Portrait of Antique Vines by Mirabilia. I am now up to here. So she now has a chin and a mouth and the beginnings of a nose.
Cool.
So
how are you finding
the
20 count?
Good. Like I'm not having any difficulty seeing it. I do find because it's smaller holes or they're close together, I'm a little bit slower at stitching because it takes me a little bit longer to get the needle in the hole. And I sometimes struggle to tuck my thread in at the back because my tension's quite tight. It's a little bit difficult to get under the stitches, but I'm liking the coverage. I did get a little bit bored of just doing black, so I have branched out and started on some of the cream. But yes.
Ooh.
Yes. And so in January, so I started this. I started in January.
Yeah, I think you started in January.
Yeah. Yes, I did 668 stitches in January.
Good job.
Which is not very many when you compare it to Lisa's kind of stitch count, but
yeah. But
anyway.
See, Lisa's got all the time in the world to stitch at the moment. Jenny still works full time and has all her other commitments. So I'm impressed Jenny's doing stitching at all. What else you got?
And my Paris, my Reflections of Paris by Ink Circles. In January, I did 785 stitches, and I have done a little bit more since then, and it's now up to here.
Ooh, look at that.
So we have one complete Eiffel Tower, one complete Arc de Triomphe, and now I'm starting going out this way with the next Eiffel Tower.
Was it much easier when you went to the normal thread from the metallic?
Yes.
That's good. It's going to look really effective with that combination.
Yeah, and so I've decided, as well as the middle section, there's I think it's meant to be the stained glass window from one of the churches in each corner, and then further out there's some little flowers that I'm going to do them in the sparkly thread as well. So
Can't wait to see it.
Really liking this. It's the fabric's 35 count. I don't know why 35. I don't know why it's 30, not 36. I thought mostly you got even numbers, but anyway, it was a piece that I had that was the right size, and I thought it was a good color combo. A bit more interesting than doing it on white or some variation of white, which is what they've got on the pattern. So that's all.
That's good, Jen. That's great improvement. All right, my whips. Well, since I filmed last week, people, I filmed on Saturday, I have done 3,884 stitches, which is not a heap, but then I haven't finished my stitching for today, so I've still got a bit more
not
today.
A heap. It's twice what I did in the whole of January.
Yeah, well, it's all right.
And I was on holidays for 2.5 weeks of January.
You were also doing SES call-outs, which I will.
Yes.
Okay, so these projects are in no particular order, but I did work on them for a multitude of tasks. I'll see if I can tell you what I worked on them for. What I'm still working on at the moment, this sort of ties in with plans, but Semi-Sane have an Around the World challenge, and this month is Hawaii. So I had to find things that was to do with Hawaii, something with a beach, something with strings, something with waves or a surfboard, and a width that was bigger than 13,803 stitches. So I sort of kept that in mind when I was picking my homework and things for this week. And I've been madly working on lots of things. So I had actually three new starts this week, I think.
We're not up to May yet.
No, I know. But I think I had 3 new starts. I don't know why that's singing when I put on airplane mode. Anyway, I started the Big Red Ship of Life.
Ooh.
It was for homework. I had to stitch in blue thread, and then I also had to stitch waves. And if you look down there, you can see that that's waves.
Yep.
And my idea for this one is this is for my colour challenges, that I'm going to do different colours for different bits. Yep. So my Big Red Ship of Life has about 500 stitches done on it. And it's that way, I think.
Ooh, very noticeable waves.
Yes, they're waves, and that's half the width. And I figure that's a good starting point. So yeah, I enjoyed doing that. So this is obviously the colour blue. It had to have blue in the name, and that was mid blue. Mm-hmm. That's my Big Red Ship.
The grey Ada that you bought from.
That's the huge
the bolt.
Yeah, the bolt of grey.
The rest of the bolt. Yeah.
Interesting enough, I'm finding this week a lot of my stitching's on Ada. I don't know why. I'm actually missing my even weave a lot, but it's just the way it's landed. So the next one I worked on a lot, and it looked like 4 o'clock in the afternoon. 4, 5, 6, 7, 9, about 1,000 stitches done on it. Is my Cricut Collection Welcome. And I forgot to say what they previously looked like. It previously looked like this. The other one was New Start, so it doesn't matter.
Ooh.
So I'm only got the finished the M and the E. And this one was because I had to stitch on flowers.
Yes.
I also had to stitch on a plant, to stitch on a plant. So this one covered that, which is good. My husband texting me. Sorry.
It's all right. I put mine on silent so that the SES messages don't interrupt us.
Well, I thought I was on silent, but anyway, I'll do that.
Yes.
All right. Well, that was an important message. I was just going to say that this, you'll notice though that colour is a very similar colour in fabric to the one I just did. So they're both on that
sort of. That one looks a little bit bluer.
Yeah, they're not identical, but they're pretty darn similar. So as I've been stitching, it's like, oh, I'm stitching on the same colour. Wow.
You need something different.
I do. Well, I have something different. My linens and threads, which I'm doing for my daily 30. So previously it looked like this here. My linens and threads, I've just been doing for the 30 minutes a day. And so it's up to that. So this is on a piece of my hand dyed. So this is all brown blob that will get covered. But I'm doing it in 2 different pinks and a purple. So I'm halfway through February at the moment, which is not bad since it's only the 8th of February. So yeah, so my linens and threads. And obviously that's been my daily 30. And just having a quick look, it looks like I've done approximately 550 stitches on that, although I didn't include, no, I've done more than that. I'm ripping myself off. One moment, please. I have already done another 109 today, so, which I haven't written down. Silly me, add 109 to that total.
Well, along those lines, this week I've done 198 stitches on this one, which I'm doing for Magical Stitches, something with beads, but also Mythical Stitches, Medusa had to sign something with a woman in it. So I figure that fits good for both.
Yeah, see, the challenges really help you kick you into gear. I'm, as you know, I'm run by homework. So yeah, 650 on that already, but there'll be more because I've only just started. Slightly different. We had to, for the one with beads, I worked on my Alice she also double dipped with something that was human. So Alice previously looked like this. And as I said, I picked her because she does have the beads. And there you go. You can see I've done that whole border up this side and
Oh,
some
yeah.
stuff down the bottom. So yeah, she's still looking like Pinkie Pie, but she's slowly turning into less of Pinkie Pie. So that's my beautiful Alice. I've done a lot of work.
I love that fabric too.
I do too, and that's the Sew It All fabric. I like their even weave. It's got a really good feel to it. I had to stitch on something that would give me nightmares, not necessarily the stitching, but the topic matter. And something that had a fairy or an insect in it. And then also the one that's got my 13,000 stitches on it. Oh, and to fit in for the daily 30, which again is closed group, can't get in it. For the monthly task, she did Words of the Song. And so I did one that was something to do with Stole My Heart. No, sorry, that was Magical Stitches, Stole My Heart. The love song, something to do with Cupid. And Cupid, draw back your bow. So on my, I previously looked like this here. My fairy tales. Once upon a fairy tale. Lots of fairy tales cause you nightmares. And look, I'm stitching Cupid. Well, it's not Cupid, but an archer. You can see he's an archer now.
Yes.
So it's really making progress. That is nearly 1% of the pattern.
Okay.
Really? 1%? Oh my goodness. And my maths is really bad. I keep trying to say I'll get it done in 2 years. That was if I did that much every month. I mean, every week, not every month. So, yeah, I think it's 7 years. If I keep doing as much as I'm doing. Yeah, that's why I'm hiding. Anyway.
Okay. And that's only one of your heids. You've started another one, but then you've got your artisy full coverage, and your pumpkin one's the one with the scarecrow, not pumpkin, scarecrow.
So I currently have four. There's 4 full coverages on the go, and I do want to go to 5 just because I've got this challenge for the stitching around the parks, and there's 5 different parks. But I haven't decided to start on the 5th. I thought I'll see how I go with the other 4. And if I do well with the other 4, I'll think about a 5th. Or I might just double up on the 4th. Who knows? So another new start I had yesterday was because I needed to do the beach. And it's Beach Cottage. By Country Cottage Needleworks. Because it has waves, it has a beach. So it fits in with quite a few different things. Most of those things, I think I put it into... Oh, I just called to say I love you. I can't remember why, but it fit into that. I think it was something to do with summer.
Yeah, there's lots of, all the seasons, I think, are mentioned in that song.
Yeah. Anyway, it's, yeah, so it fitted into that. No, I know what it was. It was the 2 little birds there sitting on the fence.
Oh, yes.
Birds, no birds fly away. No April rain or whatever. Anyway, this one I'm doing on a piece
stuff to do with Hawaii.
I hand dyed as well, and I'm really liking it because down the bottom is a really dark blue, which would be good for the ocean, and up top's a pale blue, and in the middle is this big green blob, which looks like the land that you can't really see my. There you go. See my stitching of the sand.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So there you go. It'll look better when I actually have the cottage on it. So I'm really happy to be actually doing a house because my houses have been missing. And then I have one more, which was a new start yesterday. And that is the family patchwork in modern folk embroidery. And this one I wanted to point out, Sammy and I started this yesterday, and we had great deals of discussions about how does one cut one's hank of silks for you. See? And so I cut mine in half, and this is number 38, R038. So it gives you some greens, some greys, and some really royal blues. Sammy cut hers into thirds because she likes smaller threads. And it was a new start, and I've done just over 600 stitches on it so far.
And you started yesterday?
6 o'clock last night, yeah.
Oh, that's pretty.
And this is on a 36 count linen too, I think. Just random linen that we got
It
from
didn't
the.
look like it in what you were holding, but there's hints of green in that too.
Yeah, so there's green, there's grey, and there's bright blue. So that's
Really?
what I've been stitching on this week so far. More attacking them to be done. That one fitted in for Love Song. Love will keep us together. Fitted in for February's extra credit. I had to stitch on something with a bird. It's got a bird on it. Something you would find in a royal castle. There's a crown in it. Yeah, so I've stitched it for those things. I've only got one each of the monthly extra credits to go for both the Daily 30 and Magical Stitches, and it's the 8th of February. So, yeah, and basically my welcome, if I do some more stitching on 500 stitches more on my welcome, that will fit in because going to the chapel, spring is here, and it looks like the flowers blooming in spring. And for Magical Stitches, I've still got to do something to do with I couldn't bear to lose it. Well, I think almost any of these I couldn't bear to lose. So I've got 300 stitches on one of them. So we'll just see what comes up in homework. Cheryl has released her homework for this week, and yeah, it's tricky. She's giving us some tricky things. I've got to do something to do with Easter and something to do with chocolate. But I have a secret plan up my sleeve that you would sort of know about, but I'm not saying publicly yet. But if I do that, it'll fit in and I can meet those prompts. But I currently do not have any patterns in my stash that fit those prompts. I would need to find them somewhere. I don't know if that's ringing any bells in your head, but I'll tell you after.
No, not yet, but it will start the cogs, and I'll eventually go, oh yeah, that's what she was talking about.
And I think I've got it sorted, so that will kill two birds with one stone. So that is my whips.
If it was last year, you would have had your Easter one that you did for your long thin Easter one.
Still
That
don't
would
know
have
what I
worked
would have
for
done for chocolate though. No, oh, because I collected
no,
chocolate
bunnies.
eggs. Yeah, but
It had eggs and it had bunnies.
Yeah, but it has to be specifically chocolate. It's being really
okay.
particular. All right, what's next, Jen? Haul?
Haul?
Yeah.
Do you have any haul?
I do. I got a little bit of haul, not much haul. Want to see my haul first? I bought.
And then I'll do. So you've got haul. I've got 2 bits of haul for you, but then I've got haul for me. So
Awesome.
if you do yours, then I'll show the 2 bits that are yours that I've got, and then yeah.
Awesome. Okay, so I again on Virtual Stitches learn all sorts of cool things, and I just bought myself some of these little rings, and they're like for thread hoops, but they're like plastic coated screw rings. And what you do is you they come straight. You put your thread drops on them, and then they just screw together.
Yeah.
And you get a little ring. So I bought myself a random packet which has got 3 different sizes.
Cool.
So I have a multicolored rainbow packet of 45 of them. And then talking of multicolored rainbows, I got something I've been wanting for a while. And I got it because the new Magical Stitches monthly pattern was released, which was a Michelle Bendy stitch, and it's called the Wicked Queen. And I found out in advance of being a manager that I might want to get some of these threads, and I didn't really have the colours that we're wanting, so I got the Etoile. Isn't that pretty? Look at all those sparkles. There you go. That is what I got. That's what I've got from me.
Okay.
So bad.
So, for Lisa. Oh, yep. No, I do have them both. So, I went to one of our favourite stitching shops, the Sewing Basket. It's run by Achieve Australia. It's a charity shop, but it's full of all crafting, sewing, stitching. It's got wool, it's got material, it's got books, buttons, zips, thread, patterns, everything.
Yeah.
And I found for Lisa another one of the Juniper Houses.
Yay!
Kit.
There's a kit.
Comes with the material and the threads as well.
Awesome.
Green Terrace. So that's one thing I've got that Lisa will get eventually. The other thing that I have collected for Lisa is her project bag from Taryn with her Mittagong Stitches Retreat logo. So
Oh, that looks so good. Good job, Taryn.
She's picked out a couple of the colours from here and matched the fabric. And it's
that looks pretty. Great. That's really good. So, yeah. Thanks for getting that for me, Jen. And that was the whip that I didn't show in my end of year whip parade because it wasn't in my box because it was off getting turned into a bag.
Yeah.
Yeah. TZ Handmaids does an awesome job with bags. Yes. Anyone, particularly in New South Wales or Australia, thoroughly recommend her.
Yes. She also does the plastic cup. Ooh, hang on. I've got an extra piece of material in mine. She also does the plastic fronted one. So I got Downton Abbey. Nice big one.
Yeah.
And I got an Outlander one.
Nice.
And these ones, she's put a fair bit of padding in them to give them some structure. I think with the ones that are, like your one is not as stiff, it's a little bit softer. So I got those two. The stuff that I bought at the Sewing Basket, they had a whole bunch of these.
Right.
So what have I got? 16 count Aida, 18 count Aida in white, 18 count Aida in ecru, 30 count cream linen, assorted needlepoint fabric in a few different colors.
Ooh.
Some other random bits of material. They had a free box out the front. So in it were a whole bunch of shepherd's bush different berries. So mulberry, not all berries, mulberry, buttercups, whortleberry, bilberry. Hang on, I should be going in closer so you can see the actual picture.
Yeah.
Rowanberry, amaranth, bluebells, and violets.
Oh.
Now, I know I have a couple like these already. I may already have some of these, but hey, they were free. So
yeah.
Thank you very much. And another freebie. You won't be very surprised about this. Miniature needlepoint rugs for dolls' houses. Because at some point, I'm not aspiring to have something quite as grand as Queen Mary's doll's house in the UK, but I want a decorative doll's house, not a playing doll's house.
Lovely.
Oh, and I got a Mirabilia for $2.
Wow. Oh, look at that one. That's very
rosy.
That's very you.
Yes.
Lovely.
That was all I got from Sewing Basket. I also did my first AliExpress order. And I ordered myself some of these. Yeah.
Yep. Couple of each colour.
Yep. Of them.
Yep.
So that will be useful. And one other thing, I have two friends from school. They are also sort of maybe members of the Shady Trees. Liz and Nerida, we get together and exchange Christmas presents in January because we figure we've got enough going on with family stuff and everything. We'll wait a month and then do it. And so they gave me a big Q snap.
Oh, cool.
So 11 by 17.
What are you going to put on that?
Probably my castle one.
Yeah, that'd be good. Awesome. That's a good present.
I'm thinking my next thing, I might need to get myself some grime guards because the only grime guard I have is for an 8x8.
Yeah.
That came in the Christmas sassy pouch. And yeah, that's not really going to fit anything except an 8x8.
Well, speaking of sassy pouch, I got my sassy pouch and I did an unboxing video. I know you missed out at the time. So I filmed it live, but I'll chuck it on the end of this video. So if you want to see the sassy pouch for the Australia Day, Australia, go Australia, I do a live unboxing video of it and I didn't have to wait for Jen because she missed out. But they're taking orders now for the next one. So if you're interested, check out the Sassy Devils on Facebook and sign up for the pouch. It's really good value. It's very worthwhile if you like getting a random box of sewing stuff every second month.
With a couple of local Tasmanian things thrown in. So we've had some tea. For the Christmas one, we got a gingerbread cookie. I think the one before there was some bath salts. So it's little treats that are, they're sort of, as well as giving you stitchy stuff, they're giving you a couple of treats from their local area.
Yeah, it's really good. I love it. And we don't have anything like that in Australia. So it's really cool. No. What about your plans, Jen? Any plans?
Well, that will kind of depend on what homework comes out tomorrow.
Yes, homework comes out tomorrow. You can start it on Monday, our time.
Yes, but depending on what homework is, I have two possible. Oh, well, it's kind of Paul. You sent me the link to join the Verbena cross stitch group on Facebook.
Yep.
And she was doing a giveaway that if you sign up and say that you will stitch one of her designs before May, she gives you the design for free. So I chose this one, the Family Quaker.
Very nice. Yep, lovely.
And I thought I could do this a bit like your Big Red Ship of Life, and because there's lots of colours. And I'm not sure that I'll do those colours. I'm actually thinking I might do some of my silks for you.
Do some of them.
So depending on what the homework is, potentially that. The other one that I'm looking at maybe starting is the My Mittagong Stitches Retreat logo. I'm going to try doing it 1/1 on 28 count and make it a smaller finished piece. So I'm going to use the Sassy Pouch spring material. I'm going to use this side, not the purple side, and I'm going to match it with that thread.
Oh, that looks nice.
I may decide to use something different. So I'm going to do that for the stitching. I may decide to do something else for the leaf. I'll see how I go when I get to that bit.
And definitely do your leaf in the double thread because it's very thin.
Yes.
Cool.
Yes.
Well, they're good plans. Well, my plans are totally to do with homework. But again, as I said, I've only got 2 more extra credits to do for the month. I've got all the weekly homework to do, so that'll obviously dictate a fair bit. I'd like to touch back on my Hawk Run Hollow because I want to do 1 block per month. I haven't touched that yet in February. So if I can try and weasel that into some homework, that would be cool. I want to work on my welcome because I need to get that finished before we move in the house, and I really need to get it fully finished so that I can move and get it stuck up on the wall. So it starts to feel like we live there. So yeah, I want to spend a fair bit of time on my welcome if possible. And then, yeah, do a bit more work to get through those Hawaii prompts. I've got it to 1,000 stitches on each of those things, and I'm at about 600 or 700 for each. So probably over the weekend, I'll revisit the same pieces I've been working on to knock all them over. Cool. They're my plans. So that leads us to the last bit, which is the giveaway. Do you have a random number generator on your phone, Jen?
No.
Okay. Let me see if I can get it up.
I do have 2 teenagers out there I could go ask.
No, it's fine. I'll just get it on mine. I was just going to make you do something.
Okay.
You just type in random number generator. Oh, look, it's already set for the right thing. So we had 10 entrants in our giveaway for this beautiful Blackbird Designs chart where you get 2 charts. Elizabeth Jane, and I did hold it off an extra week to see if anyone else applies. Not that many people apply, so if you want to win a prize, we're probably a good one to enter in. Anyway, 10 people entered, so I have set my random number, there it is, at 10. So I'm going to press generate. There's
number 6.
Number 6. So looking at my fantastic technologically list of names, number 6, can you read what it says, Jen?
I think it says Robin Murphy.
It says Robin Murphy. So congratulations, Robin Murphy. You are now the proud winner of the prize. Please comment below on this video or email us at shadytreestitches@gmail.com, and we will get you out your prize.
Mhm.
All right. Well, I think that's all, guys. So, no?
Yeah, well, I know we don't usually talk about a whole lot of life stuff, but I just have to say two quick things. So the last couple of weeks have been big weeks for my family. One of my brothers, his eldest son, my eldest nephew, he has left home. He's gone and joined the army. So last week he was officially sworn in as an officer cadet. He now goes to the Defence Force Academy in Canberra. That's very exciting.
Mm.
And this week, my other brother's oldest son, who's only 5, had his first day at school.
Yay! Well, on that vein, my son had his first day at high school. So it's been a big day for the boys in our family, a big month for the boys.
Yep.
All right. Well, thank you for watching, everyone. Remember, stay tuned for the Sassy Box Pouch unboxing coming up in a minute. And other than that, we will look forward to seeing you. I'll see you next weekend. Jenny will see you when she sees you. And keep going with the good stitching. Have fun. And if you do want to talk to anyone, come find us on Virtual Stitches. All right. Thanks for watching. Bye.
Bye.
Good afternoon, FlossTube. It's Lisa here from Shady Tree Stitches, and I'm back for my monthly unboxing of the fantastic Sassy Pouch. I love getting these things. We've never had anything like this before in Australia, and these girls do a A1 class job. So if you haven't ordered the Sassy Pouch yet, I sincerely recommend it. And I don't get any rewards or anything for saying that. That's seriously my honest opinion. It's so exciting each month to get a parcel full of goodies. So we're going to go ahead and unbox it. Get rid of the crinkly wrapping. Wow, there's all sorts of things in here. I have, oh look, let's go numerical order. Number 1. I'm going to guess this feels like a stubby holder. Do you guys know what a stubby holder is? Probably not. Probably one of those Australianisms I need to educate you guys on. It is, definitely. Remember that the theme for this one was Australia Day. So it was Australia Day. I don't know if you guys remember, I still got it here, you can't see it. Had my little Australian flag last week for Australia Day. So this is all Australia. Look at that. It's an Australia stubby holder. Perfect for putting my soft drinks in. So thanks, girls. That's pretty cool. All right, which number comes next? Number 2, obviously, but I've got to try and find it. I have this lap full of goodies. Here it is. Number 2 is a little parcel. Cute little parcel. What do we got? What do we got? It's cute. It's tiny. Aww. It's an incy wincy teeny weeny Australian marsupial needle minder. Really tiny one. Sorry, you can't see that properly. There you go. I don't need your help, Zoe, if it's all the same to you. Okay. Number 3. Oh. Number 3 is in a nice little folder. I can already tell what this is from feeling it. So we'll unwrap it and see. My guess is it feels like it's a notebook of some sort. So I can feel a spiral binding on the side. Everything's so cutely wrapped. It's like Christmas every month. Oh my goodness, look at this. It's a Sassy Devils cross-stitch journal. Wow, that is so cute. It's just got blank pages in it. Super awesome. Thanks, girls. Number 4. Number 4 feels like a pen or something. Each month they've come up with different things to give us. Nothing has doubled up yet, and it's really, really cool. Let's have a look at what number 4 is. It is indeed a pen. It is a pen that I guess is designed to write in my Sassy journal with. But, oh cool. It says Sassy Devils on it. And it's also got a stylus. So it's a pen but with a stylus tip, so that's great for pattern keeper and things. Number 5. This feels rather like something I just got myself yesterday, which I haven't shown you yet. I haven't shown you my haul for this week. Exactly what I was looking for this morning. Nope, not exactly what I was looking for. Okay, it is a thread ring with a keyring tag or a zipper pull tag of an Australian thong. This is a thong, people. Aussies wear thongs on their feet, not up their butt. So there we go, that's cute with a nice little ring to put things in. Oh, that would not be my husband. Number 6 looks like it might be my fabric, maybe. Not sure, my 6 has fallen off something. So, oh yes, very Australiana. Look at that, beautiful greens and golds for Australia. Lovely, very nice. It's called Splice, like a pine lime splice, one of my favourite ice creams. Okay, number 7. Oh yeah, he is home. Yay. Number 7 is, really quick unbox it. Oh, another beautiful thread from Billabong Cotton. That's lovely colours, those ones. Stunning. He's back. Number 8. Feels like another nice thread. I'm going to guess it's silk for you. It is. Look at those beautiful colours. Gorgeous. It's called Aussie Summer. Beautiful work, girls. I'll find some projects to do with all these. Alright. Oh, that one I showed you before might have been 9. This one's number 6. What do we got here? Thread drops. They'll go with that ring that I showed you a bit ago. Cool. And look, green and gold. Australia's colours. Alright. My numbers are going totally KY now, so who cares? Number 11. Seriously, it's like Christmas all the time. Oh, okay, we've got a piece of carnation goat soak with a koala on it. And look, it's in the shape of Tasmania. Very cute. And number 12. I know we jumped from 8 all the way through 12. Eucalyptus drops. Very Australian. Great if you've got a sore throat. Now, one of the items didn't come in the Sassy Pouch. Came separate. Number 10. Tiny. Explains why I jumped. Numbers. So this one has, oh, it's a tiny little card. It's a tiny little green card. I guess it might be some needles. It is some needles. Wow. I'm going to get them out. There's a couple of, yeah, you can't see them. There they are. 3 little needles, gold-headed petites. Yum-oh. Beautiful. All right. And then, what else have we got? Facts on Australia. Did you know Tasmania has the cleanest air in the world? The Great Barrier Reef is the largest ecosystem in the world. 80% of Australian animals are unique to our country. And 90% of Australians live on the coast. And that would be within a couple of 100 kilometres. I also have got my little piece of Tassie, which is really cool. Must be getting close to completing my little piece of Tassie. And then I'm guessing this is the free pattern every month they give us a free pattern design by someone. So let's have a look at this. A bit fancy. Oh, cuteness. This one is by Fuzzy Fox Designs. Little Aussie parrots. Aren't they gorgeous? They're very cute. Fuzzy Fox does very cute Australiana things. That is super special. So there's actually, yeah, you put them either direction. That is really sweet. Well, there you go, guys. That is the Sassy Pouch. Very excited. I'll have to go and add all this to my stash now and see what I can get going with stitching on it. And as always, as a nice little note, I know you meant to read the card first. Look, it says, "Good day, mate." That's very cute. And that's just a nice little thank you. So thank you, Sassy Devils, for your really awesome product. Bye.